Alright, so Doomfist just got buffed in the experimental on July 29th. His ultimate now speeds up the cooldown rate of his abilities by 100% while in the air. I'm going to show you what that looks like in game, and I'll also give you my opinion on the buff. Alright, so now I'm going to be explaining the changes on Doom's ultimate. It's fairly simple to understand. When you use your cooldowns and you activate your ultimate, your cooldowns will come back a lot quicker while you're in the air with your ultimate. So this is what it would look like. So I'm going to activate my slam uppercut, go in my ultimate, and I want you to pay attention to my cooldowns. You can see they're coming back a lot quicker. Now, you might be like, oh, that might be a little pointless. I mean, it kind of is, but what this allows us to do is play a lot more aggressive. So usually when we activate our Doomfist ultimates, we usually stay in the air to wait for our cooldowns to come back, and we'll land on top of a high ground to also wait for our cooldowns to come back. And what this allows us to do is basically play a lot more aggressive. So for example, let me push the soldier down there. So basically, if we're gonna go for like your typical slam uppercut combo, and we activate our ultimate, we're not gonna chill in our ultimate, wait a little bit, watch the enemies run away. We could pretty much activate our ultimate, go right back in, and continue fighting. And this is what it looked like. And you can see by the time we land, we get our cooldowns back already, and we can continue to play aggressive. So that's pretty much what the change does. It just allows us to continue playing aggressive. I think it's a good change on Doom. I think Doom needed something like this for a really long time. But I think this is like the worst buff they could have given him out of all the buffs he really needs. If we were to take a list of every buff that Doom needs, I would say this buff that they gave him in experimental is probably the last thing he really needed. There's just a lot of other problems with Doomfist and a lot of buffs he actually needs to make him feel a lot more better to play. Uh, but I mean, a buff's a buff, I guess. I still think they need to do a lot better when it comes to buffing this character and balancing him, because they chose the wrong buff, honestly. I like it. I mean, it's a good buff. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a decent buff. Is it gonna make Doom a good character? No. Is it gonna make him viable? Is it gonna make him meta? No. Uh, is it gonna make him more fun because you get to play more aggressive and you get to get into more McCree flashes? Sure, yeah, I agree. I think it makes him a lot more fun because you get to play more aggressive. Because like when you want to ult and you want to go on somebody, it's because you found that opportunity, because you're like, oh, there's a, I don't know, like, I don't know, let me like find an example. Let's say there's like a Zen right here or something, and like you used all your cooldowns, or like not a Zen, like a, I don't know, like a Roadhog or whatever, and you used all your cooldowns, and then you activate your ultimate, and you're like chilling, you're just waiting for your cooldowns to come back, and then you land, and then the hog starts healing, and you're just like, damn, I can't really finish him off anymore. But now, like, if this is a hog and you want to fully commit on this hog and kill him, like, you can just like go all in on him, alt, go back down, get all your cooldowns back right away, and just keep going at them. So I mean, I think it's a good buff, but they chose the wrong buff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the experimental. Yeah, thanks for watching.